I just click on publish, and if I want, I can just remove the shit out of it and view as it looks, and this is how it looks like in here. Hello, dear viewers. My name is Andrew Zlatin. You're watching Andrew Zlatin Show, and today we're going to talk about a certain website that you may or may not already know about. So, if you've been using Google's services in the last like 10 or 20 years, you've probably visited this website. It's called sites.google.com. It allows you to make websites like these ones, and I'm just going to show you a random website because I really want just random sitemaps and site online and randomness and just things that I made. Really random domains right there. Very, 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 very long domains that you could make here. Yeah, a bunch of random stuff that you can make here, like put simple objects and stuff. These websites look very, very old. But now there's something new here. Do you see this thing? You see this thing? This, if you click on this one, you get to a website, you'll get to this. And what is this? This is a completely new version. It's going to be empty because I've opened this already, but what this allows you to do is allows you to create a website. To create a website with the new Google Sites interface. Now, this is how it looks like, and you know what? I'm going to show you the side here. I'm going to show you the side here. This side includes the things that you can embed into the page. Now, what you see here, you're seeing here is the new Google Sites website creator. Now, what do you do here? What you can do here? You can do a lot of things. You can embed links to websites. You can put text. What we're going to do is we're going to try putting in first text. It's not drag and drop, unfortunately. You cannot drag and drop stuff like in other websites. You could just click on stuff and it goes automatically here. But what you can do is you can put links and you can do different changes to the text, even color the text as much as I want. So for example, I want to type in hello world, right? And enter site name hello world. This is going to be the website's name. Your page title, I can just make it title only. I'm going to talk about the that thing later. You can actually remove. You click here to remove. When you click on any object, you click here to remove on this thing, or you can click here to remove a certain place. This is a place. These things are called sections. You can do emphasis 1, emphasis 2, or just select any random image. Any image that you already have in your gallery, or in Google Drive, or in anywhere else. It doesn't matter. Select any emphasis you want. And when you just, if you want a different color for the emphasis, you can just select color from here. You can select a heavy font, for example, or, for example, a classic font, or even a light font. It doesn't matter. But you can also change this thing to this, change it to another theme, and I'm going to talk about themes later because themes are not that important here. So what I put here is hello world, and I put here text. What's another thing that you can do is you can embed images. For example, I can select a file from my computer, and this time I should be probably very, very careful when I'm doing this stuff, but what I'm doing is I'm putting some art from whatever place it is. I'm just putting random stuff, like any random image. All of my images are very, very random. Kind of random, not exactly random, but yeah. So for example, we have this lovely picture of a fox. I didn't make this one. The copyright belongs to whoever created this. So you can either put it here, or you can drag any object you want into any place you want, as long as it's something like a picture or an embed URL, you can drag it, for example, here, or here, or here, or even into the title, into the header. It doesn't matter where you drag it. You can make it smaller, you can make it bigger. So, for example, I take this one and make it smaller like this, or I just can make it a little bit bigger. Okay, I made it like this. Now I can add a text. Where should I move the text? Should probably move it right here. And then I click on this one. I do this, and then I can pretty much make this thing here, place it here. Now let me just try to add a link to, I don't know, to a random to my Twitter account. Yeah, and I can also do some other things. I can upload files, which is I can upload images so that I'll be able to use them later on the website, or I can use anything from my Drive or Drive folder, or insert a document into this thing. Like I click on the docs, and I can just randomly insert a random. There's so much stuff here. There's a random Java thing from school, and I can just enter it, and it'll preview the stuff that I did in school. But you know what? Let me just I want to choose something else. I want to choose something else. I want to this is random. This is very random text that I did that doesn't make any sense. It's supposed to make sense, but this is a preview of the document. And let me just close this one. And boom. So I have random stuff. It's gibberish, complete gibberish, in 3 different languages. That's complete gibberish. You can even see it here. So this file is gibberish, and you can preview other things. You can preview the sheets, the forms, the charts, the slides, anything you want, and random stuff there. And yeah, the presentation that I can, or you know, random document, random presentation document. And I will publish it. I mean, this is random stuff. Now, I'm going to Ray hello world, and allow my site to appear in search results. It doesn't matter. I just click on publish, and if I want, I can just remove the shit out of it and view. As it looks, and this is how it looks like in here. On a mobile device, it looks a little bit different, and see how it looks like as a mobile website. This is how it looks like as a mobile website. And it's exactly the same as it looks in a normal occasion. It doesn't cost money for it to do this, but you're gonna get all the business features in the G Suite, whatever they call it. You know, Google Apps for Business, the G Suite they call it right now. But I don't think anybody of you might need the G Suite. Anyway, this is the type of website you can make. You can. Now let's go to the next thing, the header. You can make a large banner, and you can add a bunch of stuff there, like a bunch of text and stuff. You can enter just a regular banner or a title only, without any pictures and stuff. Now, when you have a large banner, you can enter a text box here, or you can just turn it here into a header, and click here. Click the title, and then change the theme, for example, this fighter, diplomat, right? Or you can choose a level, right? And then when you publish it, it'll look differently. So I published it under a hello world, and here we go. And now let's try making a secondary page. Page 2. Done. And right when we made this, this is how it looks like. It looks like this. Page 2. We can make a header with a regular banner here. and we can change the image to something else. And you know what? Let me just yeah, this one would be. Again, these are default ones, but I can, and they adjust automatically for readability, so it automatically adjusts, automatically fades and shades and does different effects to this, and I don't have to, yeah. And you can put pretty much anything you want. Now, next thing is YouTube. Now, with YouTube, you can click on uploaded, random, just a random logo or video that I did on my secondary channel, one of my secondary channels, and then I can add a calendar to. No, I don't want to add my own calendar. I want things to be private. I don't want random shit to be available. Forms and charts and a map of block delocate. I want block location this time. Just insert like a random location, draw a place mark, and just click like I don't know to somewhere Russia or something like this, and select. This is just for the example. This is just an example, not the actual place that I live, because. Just an example of how it works. I'm going to remove this one, and yeah, you can add from Drive. You can add from Drive folder. You can add from anything you want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can add there's Zootopia Mario picture right there. Click on Insert, and it'll insert itself as well. Yeah, so this is how it looks like. Can you hold like Control and Shift and make it the same size and the same aspect ratio? No. I don't think you can, but anyway, it doesn't matter because what you have now is a website, and I click on publish, and I'll refresh and I'll just refresh this one, Fight Huh, and there you go, you have a page 2 now, and if you minimize this one, it'll look like this. If you minimize this one, it'll have a little hamburger button. You click on it, and you get different pages you have. Click on page 2, and this is how it looks like. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and there you go. So this is Google Sites. You can edit right here. If you're logged into your account, you edit on the side. If you're not, you create a site yourself. Most of you have a Google account, so you probably have no problem using this new Google Sites. Right now, it's available probably everywhere in the world. And you can do a lot of things there. And yeah, you want to visit. Basically, the link to this new Google Sites feature is in the description. You don't have to go to Google Sites, and you can click on Meet the New Google Sites. You can just click on the link in the description. So that was Andrew Zlatin. You were watching Andrew Zlatin Show. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to my channel, and check out my other videos in my other channels. And yeah, I have a new link to my new website, which is also made with this engine, and I'm going to put it in the description as well. So thank you so much for watching. That was Andrew Zlatin, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.